Hello, Libra. Welcome in, guys. This is a reading for September 14th through the 21st. We're going to take a look at the energy surrounding you. We just got done with that eclipse. Going to have another one here coming up, but I wanted to pull some oracle cards for that energy just to kind of kick it off with the moonology. What is it? Moonology messages. All right, so let's see. The first card we have is Face Your Fears. And we'll talk a little bit about that here in just a second. And then the next one is cleanse or cleansing. So it looks like there needs to be a cleansing here and facing your fears to remove those from your life so that way you can proceed forward in the direction that you need to go. No holding back. So let's go ahead and clarify these two here just to see what's happening. If the cards will let me. Jesus. All right. Clarify, face your fears for me, please. Yeah, there's something going on with I mean, and you know what, to be fair, you could feel depleted. You guys are a very giving sign. You give a lot um for the sake of balance. And right now you may not feel balanced. And maybe those fears are not stepping in to balance everything out. Like, things being the scale tipping, but it's like this is showing that the scale is tipping. There may also be some confidence issues here in relation to certain situations or certain areas in your life that you're needing to kind of like face those fears so that way you can get over it to become more confident. This could even be negative self-talk. And just to remind others, negative self-talk never really came from the self. It comes from everybody else, and then you store it and hold it in. You have cleansing here, so let's see what that is. All right. So it looks like there's something that you need to acknowledge in relation to either depletion, not taking care of yourself, or your confidence being a little bit lower. Once again, facing the fears, cleansing. So this is really like harping on that. I think it's very interesting as well as she's in a tub. She's taking a bath. She's cleansing. So, and they're not ignoring in the reverse what's happening. So, right on point. Love when the cards do that. So, let's go into more about what your week is going to look like for some of you. Remember, it's a general reading, so only take what resonates. Let me shuffle these up real good. All right, what should Libra expect for next week? All right, you got King of Swords in the reverse, and you have the Two of Cups in the reverse. I feel like you may have an issue with someone who tries to kind of overstep their authority. Whatever it is that they say, I don't feel like you are going to agree with them. This may cause a disagreement. There may cause a separation between you and this person. If it's not like whoever this is, I feel like whatever they're saying, you're like, fuck that. I don't agree. So you may have a little issue with that. You have the Eight of Wands in the reverse and the Sun card. Yeah, I feel like you're gonna stop talking to someone. Like you guys are not seeing eye to eye. And so, because of that, you're going to kind of withdraw your energy. I feel like you think this person is very immature, which they might be. Hold on, I'm going to try to adjust the light on this. Actually, it did lighten it up a little bit. Okay, let's see. What else, Libra? All right, you got Knight of Swords here, and you have the King. Yeah, I don't know what this is, but let me tell you. Somebody is getting out of pocket. You're deciding not to communicate with this person anymore, or at least for the week. Keep in mind as well, eclipse season, I have seen in personal life, on social media. I mean, everybody knows like what's going on right now. People are kind of, they're, I don't know. I just feel like I feel like we're at a very high climatic astrological transit right now where it's like people are getting stuff out that maybe they've held in for a long time. I don't know who this person is. I do feel like some sort of information or some sort of incoming communication comes in. I feel like the person was an asshole. Also, with this, it didn't make it any better. Let me see. With this King of Wands, here's my makeup. I'm doing a tutorial now. Um, but yeah, it's someone here, and you got to walk away from them. So this for this to continue on and on and on, I feel like this is something that's going to be big for you. This could even be a family member. I'm not 100% sure who this person is because it's not giving like, ooh, we're in love. Two of Cups is not always love. Sometimes that could be friendship. That might be a friend. That might be a person that you used to just vibe with, you were always aligned with, and now you're not. So, but there is something that's there. You have the Lovers here in the reverse, and you have the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so this could go either way. Just take it as it resonates for your story. There is a situation that either you aren't really sure if you want to, like, I see some indecision, and because of the indecision, you're remaining in this single energy. Now, if it's not you that feels indecisive, it could also be the person that you're dealing with feels indecisive. And because of that, there's like a distance, like I'm going to kind of be at a distance, and be to myself. So you might catch some of that energy next week. What's up? Let's see. You got Two of Wands in the reverse. You also have the Eight of Pentacles. Hmm. Yeah, there's somebody trying to toy with you. I think you're taking the road of silence. Now, this could be work related situation here, but I have the Two of Wands here in the reverse and I have the Eight of Pentacles. I feel like you're making a decision to just put all of your efforts towards whatever it is that you're creating or whatever it is that you work on. Like, I feel like this is more work related, of what you are deciding to do because and also silence as well. So next week might be a week that you're like, I don't really feel like talking to people. Because I did have this argument with others. And so because of that, I'm kind of like wanting to keep to myself. Or if it's not that you don't want to talk, you just may not talk about that thing because you rather just put all of your efforts towards work. Um, it might clear your mind, it might help. So I see some of you doing that. Give me something else for Libra. What else is going to happen next week? All right, you got Ten of Cups here and you have the Two of Pentacles. I do feel like things are going to kind of mellow out for you. Um, if your emotions are running high, I do feel like there's going to be a time period where it's no longer feeling that way. You have the Two of Pentacles. This always reminds me of you, even though it is a pentacle, because it is balancing, it is the scales. So I see you being able to gain that balance and stability back if you were feeling a bit overwhelmed emotionally. And that actually brings that happiness back in. So, um, you know, you get your footing again. I don't feel like it's just going to be like a terrible week. I just feel like you're going to do what's best for you and you're going to make the best of it. Okay, you have the Tower moment here and you have the King of Pentacles. What's the Tower moment? Knight of Cups in the reverse. Something you once want okay. Something you once invested in fully. The Tower moment is you start to feel wishy-washy about it. I feel like your feelings change towards this thing, whatever it is that you were investing in fully. And you start to look at it differently. And because of that, I feel like some of you, whatever this thing is that you did fully invest in with the King of Pentacles, like I feel like there's a lot of investment, a lot of time and effort, and almost like you've built a very strong foundation in this. Um, the Tower moment is you might decide to walk away from it. You might decide to move on and no longer stay there. Um, yeah, and it's in relation to taking care of yourself and also feeling like you know what I just heard? I'm taking my talents to so some of you this might actually be like a job. Or, I mean, it could be a relationship because, you know, Three of Pentacles to me is also is all about just building and teamwork with someone. So it's like um I don't know, you just feel like I'm taking my talents elsewhere. And so because of that, it is a self-care move that you're doing. And you're going to something new to go build something new elsewhere. Some of y'all might move on to a different job. You have Six of Cups here, and you have the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Why that Six of Pentacles in reverse? Yeah. Okay. For some of you, did we talk about, hold on. What did we talk about before? Cleansing, cleansing and something. I can't remember. Um, there is something that you might be being a little stubborn. I feel like you're tapping into your Aries sister sign right now because I feel like you have a lot of loved ones, people that care about you the same way that you care about them. But there is something here where it's like, I don't think it's that you don't have support. I think you're refusing it. I think you don't even want to look at it because there's I don't know what the fuck this is, but it's like you don't want to look at it because you would prefer handling this on your own. Like you're like, I'm good. I can handle this. Like I can get this manageable. I mean, I don't know. I don't know necessarily what it is. Did I just hear my smoke detector? No, ma'am. Damn it. I can't stand that sound, so I'm gonna have to get new batteries. Okay, anyway. You got Six of Wands here in the reverse, and you have the Fool card in the reverse. Okay, I don't know what this is, but you don't want attention brought to you, so you're very cautious with how you allow certain people to know about your business. What is this that you're refusing help on? I don't know. But and look, I just said something about tapping into your sister sign, and then here it is. Um, but there's something that you don't want others to see. You're trying to actually stop them from trying to, you know what this, oh my God, you're trying to stop them from saving you. Hmm, okay. Okay. What else for Libra? Page of Pentacles in the reverse, Chariot. It's, yeah, I don't know what this is, but it's something that you don't want to talk about. Um, maybe you don't want to seem like a charity case. I don't know what this is specifically, but what I do see is, I mean, eventually you do move on, you do progress, you do go in the right direction. I just feel like you're keeping something to yourself that you don't want to talk about. So just know that you do have help though if you need it, if you need support. So that's what I got for you today, Libra. Thank you guys so much for being here, and until next time, you guys take care.